So here's our inspection report for this property. The hazard title is falls and stairs, etc. And once again, we have to assume that the vulnerable group is occupying the property. So we have to when we do every HHSRS assessment. So the vulnerable group in this case is the over 60s. There are two flights of stairs at the property, both are steeper than the average. The upper flight has two sets of winders. There is a handrail, but this is only on one side and does not cover the top set of winders. The upper flight is well illuminated from below, but illumination from above is poor, and the property has poor heating and insulation. So they are the deficiencies. We started off with a national average likelihood of 1 in 218, which puts it in the representative scale point bracket for 1 in 180. And we've hopped 2 representative scale points more likely for a harmful occurrence in the next 12 months. So we pop that up to 1 in 56 chance of a harmful occurrence in the next 12 months in this property as a result of falls on stairs, etc. The justification we're given for that is that the upper flight of stairs has 2 sets of winders and is steeper than the average. The upper staircase is lacking a handrail to the upper set of winders. These are poorly illuminated. The winders and the poor lighting will increase the risk of a fall starting, and there will be no handrail to maintain or recover balance. The lower flight of stairs is also steep. It has a handrail on one side. The property suffers from cold living conditions. The combination of steepness, lack of a handrail, poor lighting and cold will increase the likelihood of a fall. So looking at our spread of harm outcomes, our national averages are 2.2, you can see here, 7.7, you can see here, 22.1, you see here, and again 68 for class falls. So I've decided to increase the spread of harm outcomes to make them more severe. So to do that, I've made a likelihood of class 1 outcomes. I've changed that from 2.2 to the next representative scale point along of 4.6. For class 2s, I've changed it from 10 to the next representative scale point along of 21.5. Note that it was at the lower end of 10 too. And for class 3s, I've changed it from 21.5 to 31.6. So if I add 4.6, 21.5 and 31.6 together and deduct them from 100, that gives me my class falls of 42.3. Now to justify that, I've said a person falling from the top of the upper staircase would break through the slender handrail and spindles to fall vertically for a short distance before landing on the lower staircase and continuing their fall into the hallway. This would significantly increase the severity of their harm outcomes from this hazard. And so this gives me my harsher spread of harm outcomes. The score for this hazard was 1,382, and that gave us a band C.